Merci beaucoup, Madame la Ministre. I would now like to invite Mr. Paul Dewar, MP for Ottawa Centre, to say a few words on behalf of the Government of Canada.
Thank you very much. Bonjour tout le monde. C'est un honneur d'être ici aujourd'hui avec vous. It's an honor to be with all of you here today, to be with my colleague from Parliament, Mr. Boulanger, Senator, and Madame Ministre, because I think today is a day where we need to recognize the contributions in our community that often are just recognized one day a year. And I applaud the Dominion Institute for recognizing the need to animate our history. In other words, to celebrate those voices that are with us, as important as it is to remember the stories of those who have left us. It's a key component of history is to not just consider it as dates and things that have happened, but as real life that happens. Personally, I am the son of a veteran. My father served, and before he served, around 70 years ago, he was working for External Affairs, and actually was there when he witnessed the Japanese ambassador being brought in, and the declaration of war, of course, happened. I didn't get to talk to my father a lot about the war. He was typical of many veterans that he wasn't going to tell the story unless asked. And the same was for both of my grandfathers who served in the First War. But I think it's up to us to do the asking. I think it's up to us as citizens to remember the stories. And what the Dominion Institute has done is to record those stories. I also am a history teacher, and one of the things we have a challenge in this country. The challenge is to set our narrative so that everyone in our country feels part of this fabric. And that's why monuments like we see behind us, the stories that are being collected, are absolutely critical and vital to the future of our country, because we have to solidify the past and the stories that you all contribute to. It is fitting that we're here today. It is 70 years ago that we were on the brink of unimaginable horror of people's lives being cut down, people being part of a most grotesque experiment known in history. But what we know is that Canadians came, they stood next to those who needed help, and we did so selflessly. So to all who have served in all wars, conflicts, and peacekeeping missions, we say thank you, but we need you. We need your stories, and it is up to us to work together to bring those stories to life, to animate. But today we celebrate the contributions of all who served. We celebrate the fact that there are the voices here today, and we celebrate those who are serving today, and we want to make sure that they are supported as well when they return home. So thank you very much for inviting me today. Thank you for those who have served to continue to serve by being here today, and that the rest of us need to do what is clear in all of our minds, and that is to make sure our history is animated, it is not forgotten, and it is nationwide. Thank you so much. Merci bien.